So before we get started, I just want to thank you guys, some of the new and old subscribers, for being patient with the videos. I do apologize for the slow uploads. That will be rectified next week, as I'm going to be trying to do more of a daily upload schedule with the modded content that I've been doing, such as the playthrough. That'll be more of a daily thing because those are a little bit easier to edit. And mod videos like the one you'll be seeing today, they'll be coming every so often, as these do take a lot more time to edit, as because I got to do research, make sure that the mod works, and things like that. So I do appreciate you guys' patience, and content will be coming out more consistently going into next week. So anyway, that's beside the point. Welcome to the video. I know you're surprised to seeing some Fallout 4 on the screen, and for those who have been subscribed for a while, I did do 1 or 2 Fallout 4 mod videos back in when it first came out. And the game was not that fun, to be honest, back then. I played through it maybe halfway, and I stopped playing. I just didn't enjoy it like I did with New Vegas and Fallout 3. But over the course of time, the game has obviously gotten patches and DLC, and it's definitely gotten a lot better. I think it's a pretty decent game now, especially with the mods that you can do to help alleviate some of the bad controls and the story stuff. But regardless, I did want to come back into the Fallout 4 scene and start doing some mod coverage on that. And I'm just going to be going through a couple of mods that I enjoy playing with. Some of them are tactical, one of them's a UI mod and things like that. So if you'd like to see more, please go ahead and subscribe and bell notification icon, and also like the video. That definitely does help out the channel. Now, without further ado and me rambling on for a minute 35 seconds, let's go ahead and go into the mods. So the first mod I want to talk about today is the M84 Flashbang. Now, this is actually pretty surprising because I thought originally Fallout 4 did have some type of flashbang, but I guess not. This is a easy to craft flashbang that will stun up to 20 different enemy types within the game. Some of them being human, synth, super mutants, feral ghouls, death claws, gator claws, so on and so forth. So the way you get this grenade is once you install the mod, you can go to the Q.M.W station, go to grenade, and go to M84. It is a simple flash grenade. It stuns the target for about 10 to 15 seconds, but also be careful because you can stun yourself as well. I really do like this mod because it gives into the whole, I want to be a little bit more tactical, a little bit more stealthy, or I need to make an escape, or I need to reposition myself, and this flash grenade will give me a little bit more time to do that. I'm actually surprised how well it works and how good it feels to actually use the grenade in the middle of combat. There is a little bit of a problem with throwing arc, but you could probably fix that with maybe a couple other mods, or you can fix that with some of the perks in the game, such as throwing grenades and stuff like that. But other than that, I really do enjoy the mod, and if you're looking for something a little bit more tactical, or you want to play a little bit more of a stealthy character, I would definitely recommend checking out the Flashbang mod. So the next mod I want to showcase is called the Fallout 4 wheel menu. Now, this is actually a really cool mod. It allows you to access certain items in your inventory without having to go back to your pit point, which kind of slows down the flow of combat whenever you're in the middle of a firefight. I personally like this mod because I can switch over to a sniper rifle or AK, or if I need to quickly take a stim pack without having to worry about hotkeys, this mod allows me to do so, and it definitely does free up hotkeys as well. Now, you may notice that mine looks a little bit different than the one that you see on the mod page, and the reason for that is you actually need to go over to another mod to download this actual outlay here, and that's actually a mod that we'll be covering in this video as well, but it is called the Q.M.W. There's a little section underneath that has the option to download pretty much a remastered version of it, which is the version that you see now. I highly recommend the remastered version as it looks a little bit more cleaner, kind of gives it that old Fallout New Vegas vibes to it, so I really do recommend it. But the mod itself is really cool. Like I said before, it allows you to switch between weapons, chems, food items, and things like that, just so you don't have to slow yourself down or pause the game to go into the inventory, find the stim pack, take the stim pack, and then continue fighting. So highly recommend it for those who look for a little bit more action and don't want to disrupt the flow of combat. Since we brought it up in the last mod, here is Q.M.W. Now, what this means is quick modification weapon, and what this allows you to do is to change weapon modifications on the fly. Now, before we go further into it, this only works with certain modded weapons. There is a list on the mod page, and it's a fairly extensive list of weapons. If you download something called the Combined Arms mod, a lot of those weapons are functional with Q.M.W, so please keep that in mind. I don't think this works with vanilla weapons, so for those who want to keep the vanilla aesthetic, I do apologize, but this mod is not going to work. So in order to access the Q.M.W backpack, you just need to go to any chem station, and there'll be a new option called Q.M.W backpack. It costs no materials to make this, so it's pretty much a free item. Go ahead and select that. So once you craft the backpack, you need to go into the mod configuration menu, go ahead and set your hotkey. Any hotkey will do fine. From there, go ahead and get a modifiable weapon. For this instance, we're using the AK. Press your hotkey, and then you'll be presented with a menu that has plenty of options depending on the weapon. In this case, the AK has a lot of scopes, has a silencer, and has a flashlight and a green dot that you can use. Now, some people may find this as sort of cheating because you do get attachments that you normally wouldn't have. However, I think if you're already playing with modern weapons in a not modern setting, you're kind of already past that threshold. Plus, it's your game. Do what you want. Have fun. That's always my thing. So you do get these options. You don't have to craft these attachments, so take it as you will if you feel like this is cheating. Or what you can do is you can actually craft these items individually if you wish, and then kind of use this as a quick way to select them and just kind of give the impression that, okay, this is all in my backpack, I can do it on the fly, however you see fit. So next up, it is a HUD UI mod that I personally enjoy. It's called the S.T.A.L.K.E.R HUD Preset for Fall UI. Now, essentially what this does is change your HUD or your user interface to the user interface of Stalker. So if you played, the Stalker games, you know what I'm talking about, or if you've seen screenshots, whatnot. I like it. It's very clean. It gives me the information that I need, but doesn't completely clutter my screen like the vanilla Fallout 4 HUD does. There are a few issues that I had with it, but you can tweak that with the Fall UI HUD, which is what you're going to need to do, which is in the mod configuration menu, so definitely download that as well. There are other presets. The one thing that I kind of wish you can do, and maybe you can, and I just haven't figured it out, is I wish you could change the color of certain things within the HUD, because I want to kind of change it for more of that Fallout New Vegas look, but so far it's only the standard colors. That being said, I think it's really cool, and I think it's something that I should really recommend, especially if you're more of a minimalist person. It gives you enough information to where you're not just cluttered with information on the screen. And the last mod we're going to be taking a look at today is the HK-USP-45 with Tactical Knife. What this mod does is allow you to have a HK-USP with a tactical knife, obviously throughout the name, so that way you can use a knife in close quarters combat instead of using a gun bash. Now, if you've played Modern Warfare 2, the old Modern Warfare 2, this may seem familiar to you as this is something that was introduced in that game, and that's been brought over to Fallout 4. Now, I really do enjoy this mod because I like being in close quarters, I like being stealthy and sneaky, and this allows me to still have a pistol out but doing a substantial amount of damage with my melee weapon. That, and I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid 3, but anyway, we're not going to talk about that. So, in any case, I think you should check out this mod. In order to craft this mod, you go to a chem station. It is, I believe, under the category of its own, HK-USP. It does take quite a bit of materials to craft this weapon, but once you do, you'll be given the option to make some modifications to it as well, such as putting on the silencer. I believe you can also change the type of tack knife you can use. You can do things such as adding a red dot, laser, the stuff that you can do with most of the modern weapons. You have those attachments for this weapon. I think it's really cool, and again, it's for those who want to be a little bit more stealthy, or for those who like to be in close corners but don't always want to switch over to a melee weapon. Now you have a melee weapon and a pistol that you can use on the fly. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching all the way through if you're still here. I will probably have another Fallout 4 mods video in the next week or two. These videos do take a little bit longer to edit, sort of like the Skyrim mod video, so I can't pump them out as quickly as I used to. As also want to improve upon the quality and make sure that the edits are good and stuff like that. So they are coming out a little bit slower, but hopefully the quality is improved and you guys can appreciate that. That way I'll give you better quality over quantity. If you do want some quick fire videos, I am also doing a Skyrim modded quest series on this channel with the Witcher character. So far I believe I've done up to 4 or 5 quest lines. That is Vigilant, Marisi Tales of Venture, Maelstrom, and I believe we just completed we just completed Maelstrom, and then we've also finished up Hell's Rising. So by the time this video goes up, I'll have started footage on another questline mod series that should be coming out next week. A lot of people have been looking forward to it, so if you want to catch up on that, I'll leave a link to a playlist down below, as well as probably on the screen when this video ends, so you can check that out. In terms of the next Skyrim mods video, I'm not exactly sure when the next Skyrim mods video is going to come out, just because I am also doing the quest line, and that's a little bit hard to do a modded quest story as well as make mod videos, just because sometimes the mods kind of counteract with the playthrough. But that'll probably be at least an episode on that, I would say, in a week or two, give or take. But there will be some more Skyrim mod videos coming out. In terms of the anime stuff, I know I haven't been very active on it. There are some stuff that I do want to watch, but it's just gonna take some time because I don't want to just throw up stuff up here and you guys not enjoy it, and then I don't enjoy it just for the sake of having content. So there will be shows that I do want to watch and I will enjoy, but I'm not gonna try and watch everything and just try and catch everything like that. So there'll be very few and far between. There'll be some surprise animes that you guys might not expect me to watch. And then, of course, things like when Invincible Season 2 comes out, that's definitely going to be up on the channel. So just a little bit of a quick update at the end of this mod video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please check out some of the other videos if you want to see more stuff like this. If you do enjoy the video, as I said before, I hate doing this, but YouTube kind of demands it. Please like the video, share it with your friends, hit the subscribe and bell notification icon. All that stuff definitely does help, and hitting the bell notification icon does inform you when I do upload videos. So there's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Fallout 4 mods video. That's been way too long since I've done that, so definitely going to keep up with this, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.